Hey guys, how's it going? So, back to another on the roader. So basically what's happening is, I am just finished work, just had a quick scan of Gumtree, that's why you're getting a bit of an up the nose shot because I'm driving while I'm shooting this. But yeah, I had a quick look at Gumtree and noticed somebody selling a load of games for a system that I kind of really should get into a little bit more. So I'm going over to check out what they have. The games are cheap as fuck, cheap as chips, and they're willing to split, which is good because it's like about 200 games and I'm not wanting that much, so I'm gonna go over and see what they have, hopefully get a good deal. The guy in the car next to me is looking at me going, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, so it's nice to be back in front of the camera again. It's been a little while, but yeah, let's go and get these games. So hopefully it'll be something decent, hopefully it'll be something good. I think there'll be a couple of good ones, a couple of crackers. But like I say, it's a system I don't really do much with, but it's a system that has been on this series, so yeah, there's a little bit of a hint for you. But in the meantime, let's go. I'm going to try and take some shots as I'm driving. I might not get many. It's a really nice night actually, to be fair. For February, it's actually pretty nice. But it's just really nice to get another on the roader on the go again. So maybe a short one. It's not going to be as, you know, packed full of games and consoles as it usually is. But sod it, we'll see how we get on anyway, but it's going to take me a little while to get there, so take it easy. Let go. Well, that's Aberdeen for you. That winter. Look at that sun over there by the trees. Beautiful part of Aberdeen, just by my work actually. So pretty nice. But anyway. Oh, are we ever going to get there? This traffic, I've been sat in this traffic for about an hour. So I knew I was going to get stuck in it. I can't keep my phone down just in case the police are kicking past. But yeah, it's a bit of Aberdeen. Right, see you in a bit, guys. Hello. So yeah, even being stuck in traffic, there's still something to do. Something to look at, I suppose. I mean, you look at all those trees. We're now getting to the part of Aberdeen which becomes Aberdeen City going into Aberdeenshire. So this is basically the break point. We're heading to a place called West Hill, and that's where I'm picking up all these games. So as you can see, there's lots more bushiness there than there is on that side. So we're getting to the Aberdeenshire part of the place that I bide of the Shire. So yeah, I'm just going to cut it off here. I'm hoping fading light will not kill this video. I'm hoping to get some shots of West Hill because obviously it's a nice area. I would really like to show you some little bits and bobs of it. But yeah, kind of a bit of a pointless exercise, but there's a bush. Yeah. But anyway, take it easy guys, and I will see you in a little bit. And there's the house that I used to go and practice in, bands wise. I used to be in a band, and we used to practice in that big old house there. Jesus, it's actually been a while since I've been out here. Oh, trip down memory lane. Right, take it easy guys, and I will see you in West Hill. Well, light providing. How's that for a sunset? This would be a really nice place to stay. Right, we're now in West Hill. As I predicted, light is killing this video, so this is why you're getting me parked next to the side of the road with a bit of the sunset in the distance there, right where my finger is. And it's just really nice. I think this is a nice area. This is very Chugter-esque. Chugter is, as we would say up here for your country folk. It's a little bit, looks a little bit like where I stay. You know, you're getting the fucking surround view. But anyway, that's us just about there. I'm going to go inside and see what they have. And yeah, I'll get back to you once I come out. Hopefully there'll be a little bit of light left so as I can say whatever when I come out the car. If not, you'll see a snapshot of us at home showing you the game. So take it easy guys. I'm excited. So yeah, take it easy and I will see you on the flip side. Nice sunset. So just leaving now. As I predicted, it's completely dark, as you can barely just see me. But yeah, spent a little more than I wanted to. Oh, don't worry about that, that's just the car. Spent a little bit more than I wanted to, but I think I came away with some pretty decent ones for this system in general. So yeah, I think I did okay. I'm happy enough with that anyway. It worked out at £1 a game. So I won't tell you how many games I got. I got a lot, but I'll tell you obviously when I get home. But yeah, so that's it. So heading home now. There won't be any videos in the way, so sorry for the lack of countryside footage. Basically, just poor timing really. But I'm glad to get another on the roader back. So, but I'll see you when I get home. Probably shoot this tomorrow because it's probably going to be too dark. So, but this will be up by the weekend anyway. So take it easy, guys, and I will see you for the reveal of what I got. Ciao. Hey guys, how's it going? Let me double check this is recording. It sure is. How's it going? So there we go. That was Aberdeen. I am sorry you didn't get to see much of it. That's a bit crap. Just bad timing, but at least we got something. And it's a part of Aberdeen that I haven't shown before, so really hope you enjoyed it. I'll hope to get better pictures and better videos on my next on the road pickups, which will hopefully be soon. I don't want to leave it so long. It's been a long time since episode 12. Or the last episode, I've even forgotten what number it was. But yeah, but just glad to be home and doing this. So, without further ado, what I went and got was a stack of Commodore 64 games. Now, I showed the Commodore that I picked up in episode 10 or 11. So only a couple of videos ago in this series, but I think it was more like a year ago. And I picked that up. And basically, I haven't picked up anything for it since. It's been a long time. In that video, actually, I actually left out a game that I found afterwards. After I shot the video, I put it on my Facebook page. So there's a little snippet of that on my Facebook page, but it hasn't been on my YouTube channel. Basically, that was Manic Miner. I found that afterwards, so that's been included in the collection. But all these games as well. So there's one game that I know that I have. But again, it's in better condition than the one that I already have. But we're just going to blast through them. So basically, yeah, I'm just going to blast through them, sort it. First up is R-Type. I'm hoping you can see this okay. Yeah, R-Type. Oh, broken. No, it's alright. R-Type, the Hit Squad. So I think this is like a greatest hits. I'm not bothered about that. I'm just happy enough to get the game. So R-Type, so that's pretty awesome. Next up is BMX Racers. She initially had this listed at 150 Commodore games for £150. And I was like, okay, great. She had no photos, so I asked if she could get photos, and then she initially put photos up because I was interested, but I didn't want to go in case it was all like sports games. And a lot of them were. I think about 90 of them were like sports games. But BMX Racers, like football games, and I already had a couple that I knew of. I didn't really want to pick them up, so I decided not to. Right, a quirky one, Bionic Granny. You just have to. You just absolutely have to. So Bionic Granny, pretty cool. Next, Jungle Story. I know nothing about these games, but you know. Now, I like this one, Spacewalk. I like space, so that's why I picked it up, and I thought Commodore 64 games are great for quirky games. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to giving that a go. Just, you know, seeing what it's like. No pictures on the back, so it tantalises you a little bit. You know, it makes you think, oh, it's going to be a good game. Right. Next up, Beachhead. Yeah, it's got a screenshot on the back. I don't think you're going to be able to see much because of the fading light, but I'm hoping you can make this out. But I might turn that on and hope that helps. Right, Rockin' Bolt. Yeah. You presented your bid, dazzled the board, and clinched the big contract. It's an amazing 100-story puzzle, Jesus, of blueprints, bolts, and beams. It'll take all the high energy and high stepping you've got to make it to the top. Well, that sounds like my kind of game. Boom, in the collection. Right, obviously, dartboard. Big darts fan, so had to get wacky darts. The case will probably need replaced. Not that I'm really that bothered about it, but yeah, wacky darts on the Commodore. I did have one for the Spectrum. I had a ZX Spectrum, and I had a load of games for it. I actually did 2 collections videos for my Spectrum video a couple of years ago, but I sold it to a fellow YouTuber. But yeah, it had a darts game in there as well, and it also had a pool game. But I've got one here, American 3D Pool, and it actually looks not too bad, not too shabby for the Commodore 64. So, hey, I'm buying that. not bad. Right, have a little breather. I don't know how many games we're in, I'm not even counting. So yeah, so these all worked out £1 each. So anyway, Ring of Power. It looks like a rip-off of something that we all know. I ain't going to mention because you guys are smart enough to figure it out. Right, next is Back to the Future. Obviously I saw it and I was like, yeah, having that. Put it on the pile. So basically it just left me in the kitchen, just in their house, with 3 boxes. There was Amstrad games, there was Spectrum games, and obviously more Commodore 64 games. So I didn't bother looking at the Amstrad games or the Spectrum games because obviously I don't have those systems. But the Commodore games, I just went absolutely nuts on them. Ghosts and Goblins. I've checked all of them as well. All the cassettes are in there, so I'm not going to bother showing you them, but they are all present. But Ghosts and Goblins, yeah, pretty cool. So I don't know if any of these are actually sought after or what. Probably not. Transformers, because you've got to love Transformers, man. You just got to love them. You have to. If you don't, that's a shame. Right. I had this game for the Atari 7800. Never had an Atari 7800 before. I got it at the car boot sale a while ago, but I sold it on. And that game is Karateka. I now have it back on the Commodore 64, so I can actually play it this time. And it looks like just like a karate game. You know, it's cool that some of these have the original Virgin sticker. $9.95 for that. My God. I'm spending that on cassettes. Crazy. Right. Rastan, which I believe I recently picked up for the Sega Master System, I believe. Because recently, for me, was like months ago. So, yeah, Rastan. Again, another Hit Squad release. Now, this one looks awesome, right? Hover Bover. Now, I don't know anything about this one. A totally original arcade game for C64 featuring outstanding graphics, yeah right, and a soundtrack created by a professional piano wizard. So, you know, Hover Bover. The case is fucked, but I saw that and I just went, oh, you know what, that is pure retro, having it. So that was that. That was basically my decision with that one. It looked retro, so I was on it. Right, well, a little bit of Quirko. I can't quite make out the cover on this one. Maybe don't want to, if I'm being honest. Jet Set Willy. So, right, can you help Willy, our intrepid explorer and nouveau rich socialite, to clean up the mess in his huge mansion? But beware, there are some strange things going on in the further recesses of the house. I can't quite make out the cover. Can't quite make out the cover on that one. Can you guys see that? Jet Set Willy, the Final Frontier. Maybe look it up if you can't. Maybe look it up online or whatever, but yeah. Right. Fantasy World Dizzy. I do have Magic Land Dizzy, so nice to have another Dizzy game in the collection. I had a few of the Dizzy games actually. I just obviously picked up one. I'm not going to resell these, so I just picked up. Not that I would probably get much money for them anyway. Uridium. It looks as if it could be like a Galaga kind of game. I don't know, but yeah, it looked well. The cover looks good. I can't really say the game looks good. I haven't tested them yet. Now this one I was actually really happy to see in the, and I knew about this one. It was in the picture, and I just thought, right, I really hope I could get that game. Then I'll be happy because it was a game that I wanted initially for the Commodore 64. Doesn't go for a lot of money, but yeah, I'm really pleased to get it. And that game is Chiller. So yeah, nice to get that one. The case is completely fucked on it, and it's obviously a piss take, a thriller, Michael Jackson video, but yeah, we'll give it a go. Hopefully it'll be good. Like I say, it was one that obviously if I was going to go to eBay and pick up a game, it would be that one. But yeah, just it's nice not to get these off of eBay, and this is what I'm going to do with the Commodore 64. If it's local pickups or I find it somewhere out in the wild, then I'll buy them. But I'm not going to buy them off of eBay because I just can't be bothered with that. Right, Ghostbusters. It's a must. It's an absolute must. So yeah. I think I did okay with these. I definitely got the best out of the lot. I mean, I left a lot of football games. Pyramid, which I can't remember if I have this one. I may already have it. If I do, then this will be got up for sale. But I'll have to double check that one. Right. Willow pattern. Some of these cases are strange, which is another thing I love about the Commodore 64. So yeah. That was initially $3.95. So maybe not as good. So look inside, it's got instructions and the cassette obviously. The Willow Pattern Adventure, that's it. So yeah, nice little book kind of case, that's pretty cool. That is pretty quirky. Another one is Rambo First Blood Part 2, which I have for the Sega Master System. Yeah, nice to have. And this, she had two of these, but this one has the instructions, so not that I'm going to need the instructions, I maybe will do actually for loading up, but yeah, you know, why the hell not? Right, next game, Viz, the game. Just when you thought the magazine couldn't get any quirkier, they have a game for it as well. Yeah, Viz, the game. It just looks like a bog standard kind of crappy little game. So, it's a little bit like Frogger if I'm being honest. But yeah, anyway, Viz. I thought that looked really cool. I really like the cover for it, and obviously the Viz covers are pretty cool anyway, so delighted to get that. It's got instructions, 2 cassettes in there. We're all full to the brim with that one. Right, Road Blasters, last game that I picked out of the pile. Yeah, looks a little bit like Outrun, so can't really argue. Looks good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a go. It's just a single cassette for that one. Boom. I don't know why they brought out these big cases for one cassette in them. It's a bit frustrating. I know a lot of them had 2 cassettes, but that's only got one, right? I only got one football game, and that is because I support this team, and that is Manchester United, the official computer game. And I know I've just lost a flurry of subscribers for saying that, so I apologise. But yeah, Manchester United, the official computer game. Had to get it. I had to get it. So I did. I left her with the rest of the sports games, so I'm hoping she'll get rid of them. She had a Commodore 64, but obviously I've already got one, so I didn't buy that. But yeah, she'll probably just whack them on eBay with all the games, and that'll be good. Predator. Now this is a game that I already have, but this one's got the instructions, and I know my one doesn't, and it's in better nick, so I thought, you know, why the hell not? Schwarzenegger Predator. It looks okay, and I actually played this on the Commodore 64 not that long ago. It's a little bit frustrating. It's very slow and sluggish, but it's a Commodore 64. Come on, what are we expecting from it? Right. Next up, Trivial Pursuit, the computer game, Genius Edition. Have this on the Sega Master System. Nice to have it on the Commodore 64 now. We over here love trivial games like this. So yeah, Trivial Pursuit is right up our street. We'll have Blockbuster. What else? Pointless. Anything that's got questions, we love sitting down and trying to answer them. So that was initially $14.99. $14.99 in the 80s. That was a lot of money. 1983. My God, that's going back a bit. Right. Turbo Outrun. Quality. And that is, again, 1 cassette in a big case. Rainbow Islands. Really nice, colourful box, and I really like this one. I have this loose cart on the NES, but obviously I want to get it boxed at some point. Made by Ocean. Yeah, so again, Rainbow Islands, it's a good game. I really enjoy it. And it's fully complete. It's nice. Happy enough to have that. 1989, God. This is like my prime, you know what I mean? It's so far away. It's insane. Right. Another Dizzy game, Treasure Island Dizzy. Awesome. I really like these cassettes. I've got to say, I really, really like these cassettes. Green Beret, or... Yeah, it's not Beret, I know that much, but yeah. Green Beret, well, this is like an army action type kind of game. Run and shoot, run and gun, maybe? I don't know. Looks cool. I initially wasn't going to pick that one up, but I just thought, I'll round it up to a nice even number. Why not? Right, I'm going to leave this one till last because I think it's got the funniest title. Right. Pitfall 2, The Lost Caverns. That just looks old as fuck. No instructions, but I'm not bothered about that. A Call from Crane, A Call to Danger. It looks crap. I'm not gonna lie, it looks crap, but I just thought, you know what, just for the retro-ness, look at that brown. Had to buy that. Had to get it. Another cassette, oh they're all cassettes, but Wonder Boy. There was one that initially I wanted, I think it was called Super Wonder Boy, but somebody came before me and took 9 games, she was saying. Somebody came and took 9 games. And like, they left a lot of good ones. And the 9 games they picked up, from memory, they were pretty much football games as well, so yeah, Wonder Boy. So I seem to get the cream of the crop, so obviously I'm happy about that. This one I'm delighted to have, and that is Shadow Warriors. Heroes of the 90s. Heroes of the 90s. It's 1989, so it's not quite 90s. But yeah, Shadow Warriors, boxed in fantastic condition. Really happy with that. And we all know that as Ninja Gaiden, so yeah, I'm really pleased to get that. And it looks pretty decent as well. Not bad. Right, I've got a Commodore 64 game cartridge. I had one initially, I had Batman, but I stupidly gave that away to somebody. But I've got this one back. Not this back. I've got a cartridge back, but it's not Batman, it is Robocop 2. And I think I did actually have this at one point, but the one I had was battered. And in fact, I think I actually do still have it. Yeah, actually I do. This is another game I have. But this one is obviously in better shape than that one. And it's got instructions. 1999 from John Menzies. Man. But it's in good shape, so I can't argue. And I still got this little bag, which is cool. Right, now we're down to 3 games. Right, first up is Xenophobe, Exterminate the Aliens. That is right up my street, so I am absolutely loving it. It looks awful. It looks terrible, but you know, for a cassette, to have that big a box, not bad. So I'm really pleased with that. This was actually one of the ones I seen in the photos. I was like, yeah, I must have that. So I'm really pleased it was still there. This one as well. I didn't actually notice it in the photos, but I couldn't miss it. And it's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Heroes of the Lance. Now, I think I have that one on the Sega Master System. Or is it NES? No, it's Master System. Yeah, so nice to have that. So for all you Commodore 64 fans out there who have lost faith in getting any in the wild, I kind of had as well, to be honest. But, you know, here we go. We're quids in. Oh, that big box for a manual and a cassette. I mean, fucking hell. It's probably was supposed to have more than one cassette. I don't care. It looks good. And it'll look nice on the shelf. So, right. Now down to the last one, which I think has got the funniest title out of all of them. Not because it's rare or anything. Oh, I don't know if it's rare. It maybe is. But it's made by Llama Soft. Yeah, Llama Soft software. And that game is called Attack of the Mutant Camels. I seen this and I was in stitches. I was just like, what the fuck? That was one of the ones that was top of the pile. And I was like, having it, don't care if they want a lot of money for it. I was like, I've just got to have it. And yeah, it's got its instructions. Llama Soft software. Attack of the Mutant Camels. They don't make games like this anymore, and I think it's safe to say they don't. No screenshots in the back, so you know it's going to be god awful. But hey, not arguing. Planet Earth needs you. Why not? But yeah, Attack of the Mutant Camels. So that's everything, guys. Thanks very much for watching. That's 40 games, and I got them for £1 each. £40. Initially, she wanted 50, and I was like, no, not having that. £1 each, or I can't, you know, I'm not taking any. I didn't say that, but that was my attitude. I was like, I'm going to have to be strong here, because there's so many times that I go in and pick something up and I get beat down in price. So, no, I don't get beat down in price. I get the asking price, and I just relent, because I don't like confrontation that much when I'm trying to buy something. But I thought, you know, sort it. So I only had £40 in my pocket, and that was it. And that's what I got all these for. So £1 each. I think I did okay. I know some of them go for a little bit more than that. Some of them go for less than that. But overall, I think I did not bad. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I really hope you like my return to the On The Road Pickup series. Like I say, it's been a long time since I've done one of these. So it's nice to come back and do this again. I'm hoping to have another one soon, depending what Gumtree's like, but it came up trumps. That one came up trumps. There was a guy selling NES games as well, but I missed those unfortunately, which I'm a bit annoyed about because there was 2 that I needed. But hey, you know, you can't win them all, right? But with all the traders and that in Aberdeen right now, I'm surprised I even got this. So I'm really pleased to get all this. Spent 3 hours in traffic trying to get it and shooting videos for you guys, but I really hope you enjoyed them anyway. And I'm hoping for the next on the road pickups I will have a longer out in the wild segment for you. But yeah, like I say, it's nice to return with this. I love this series. This is my favourite series, I have to admit, that I do. And yeah, I'm just so happy there's another one coming out. So I'm hoping you're enjoying it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit the like button. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. And yeah, that's it. Have a great day. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And all that fun shenanigans. So take it easy. I will see you soon for another video. I was about to say another on the road pickups there. That's not the case at the moment, but I will hopefully have another one soon. But yeah, take it easy. Go over to my Facebook page and check out some content that I put on there. I occasionally post up posts, questions and all that jazz. But yeah, that's it. So take it easy and I will see you soon. Bye.